My name is Marco Dominic Gonzalez from Eternalist Light. It is 09:30 a.m. I did 2 documentaries on message to Pope Francis, Maria. And I want to do another one. I don't know where I'm going with this. I open up a bottle of wine, and I'm going to, obviously, in my spirituality, understanding God through nature, I've opened my wine, and my wine's been blessed by the wind and the sun. You know, as I went outside, I remember there was like, it was just a very nice breeze, and as I'm opening the wine and doing my prayers, man, the dust even came up very high, man. I'm like, wow. But this is my understanding of God. I understand God through nature. So because any man can tell me anything, dude, and it's like, I don't want you telling me anything. I need to go with what God creates, what a man can't control. And I've been this way since I was a little boy. I talk to the elements, you know, what is seen and not seen. Again, you can't prove this one way or another, really. It's just, it becomes a belief. And let me go. Okay, so I'll go in that direction. And that's my philosophy, really, is you can have any belief you want. That's the beauty about spirituality and belief. That comes from a place of love. And if you actually look at the teachings of Christ, you realize that Christ wanted to go outside and just talk to the people away from the church and away from opening up any type of manual that we're looking at word for word. Understanding that is for a reason. See, religion's used as a tool to oppress and to have power. And if we're going to chronicle all the way back, even to Hitler using the Byzantine church during the time that he had his rule, it's like using a church in a sense to say, okay, well, that will get control of those people. And I see that Vladimir is doing the same thing, and we're identifying it, and again, I'm talking about it, and others are not talking about the religious aspect of it. Everyone's afraid to go there for some reason, and I've been very vocal. If anybody could actually see my post, you'll understand, you know, we're dealing with using religion as a tool to have power. And that's not what Christ was about. Christ was about not having the power. It was about saying, no, dude, if I'm saying love is the power, what's the problem? Then we don't have a problem. If I'm saying that love is the power, then what's the problem with the Roman Empire? What's the problem with the Sanhedrin? What's the problem with the Pharisees taking the money within the church and using it as a greed, a predatory capitalism mechanism? Then we don't have a problem when we put love up here. We have a problem when we put, and then I'm going to preach love my way by saying I love you because you're mine. I love the USA because it's mine. I love Crimea because it's mine. They're my people. You're my people, and I love you. I love you to death. See, what happens is they will love you to death, unto death. Not care. Oh, my vision. Alexander, look what I have. It's mine. Land, nature, what we sit upon, folks, it belongs to the universe. It belongs to God. When you look at yourself as a global citizen, you realize, you know what, man, this is not mine. I'm just happen to be alive right now. This belongs to the universe. There's a star at your center, and you have a planet spinning around a star to stay alive. I mean, you're onto the elements. And it's not about you being the man to understand that you're doing that, where a woman understands that better than anybody else. Gosh, if anything on this video is, can you remember being a little boy and just looking at your mother, and just loving your mother, Mother Nature?